Welcome back, everybody, to 7 Days to Die Alpha 17. I'm an old guy gaming, and we have finished Horde Night 7 successfully. In fact, it was almost anticlimactic, I would say. So last I left you, I was up on the roof of the oil company, and I just waited out till morning, and then I just ran down, jumped on the bike, and drove off. And it is now 5:19 in the morning. Oh, holy shit, that was loud. Just kind of waiting for the redness to go away and the light to come out in full, and the thunder too. And then what we're going to do is we are going to, what was that? Explosive weapons. All right. I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride back to the trader, drop off all of our extra stuff, and then we'll probably come back to the oil company. And I have some more stuff I want to get from there and bring back. And we'll kind of survey the damage at that point too, and just see, what they did, and go from there. But what I want to do in this episode is I want to get started building our outpost over by the trader. That's our main goal for this episode. And I actually need to go this way. Wait. Yeah, that's right. We want to go to the east. So, I think I'll got the camera here. Go drop off my stuff, and I'll bring you back when I get back to the oil company. We'll survey the damage, grab the rest of my stuff, and then we'll get started with our new outpost that we're going to build by the trader. Okay, so I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, we're back, and here we are at the oil factory. So we're just going to grab the rest of my stuff, and we're going to take a quick look-see at what they did damage-wise. Let's get the stuff first, though. So I put most, if not all of that, in this chest down here. Just grab all of that stuff there. And I might have a few things in this other chest up here too, so we'll take a look. We might as well pick that bedroll up too. Okay, yeah, so I have all that stuff in there too. Let's put a few things in the bike, so we're not seriously encumbered here. I need one more nail in order to make the forge, or more specifically the bellows. So we'll be looking for that for sure after we get the base mostly going. Okay, so damage down here is not too bad. Yeah, they definitely took out a lot of the stairs trying to get at me from up here, but there's not too much damage on the actual flagstone. That block's pretty well damaged. Oh, that answers that question. That's definitely not the polished steel. Got a little girl zombie here. You're a little bit late for the action there, little girl. You missed it all. That was all last night. Give me your arrows. Okay, so yeah, I mean, definitely got in here and busted a few things up, but it's not like to the point where it's completely annihilated though either. This is what I'm really interested in, because they were hitting on this thing a lot, and look, that hurts them. Look how well it held up. I mean, they only took this, they didn't even take this all halfway down, this one piece. And I believe once you do break the polished stage, then it goes to the steel stage. So that's some really, really stout stuff. It's fact, I'm so impressed with that I'm tempted to actually build some kind of a little base right on top of these things, just because of how strong they actually are. I don't really like this location so much, but I mean, you got these here too as supports. So you could clean all these pipes out here, just get rid of all that, and use this whole section here on top of these two shorter tanks, build a little platform up there. This is just normal weak steel there, but then you have this one, and then you also have this one on the inside here too. So you could set up a pretty decent base on top of all those with just platforms and stuff. So it's not something that I really think I want to do here in this particular location because it's so far away from the trader. But you know, it's can't talk. Definitely something to keep in mind if we come across another oil refinery in a more favorable location. We might actually go ahead and utilize it for that purpose. So, but I mean, and the catwalk here too, it held up pretty good overall too. I was fully expecting this thing to come completely crashing down, but it didn't. It held up, even though it did take some considerable damage. It's still there, so pretty impressive. Anyway, I think our business here is done. So I'm going to jump back on the bike, head back to the trader, and get started on our base, our outpost base that we're going to build in that area. Okay, so when I'm ready to, I will bring you guys back, and we'll go from there. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, I have chosen my spot for the base. It's basically going to be right here. There's the trader right over there, kind of in and amongst these trees here, but not too close to the trees, potentially causing problems for spider spawns and that sort of thing. So right now I'm just cooking up a bunch of flagstone blocks, and while we're doing that, let's actually run into the trader and see if he, by any chance, happens to have some nails. We need 1 nail to make our bellows. 1, not 2, not 3, but 1. It's a little frustrating that that's the only thing stopping me from making my forge is a single nail. You know, once we get the original or initial forge made, then we're fine, because then we can make nails. Nails are easy to make, but until we do that, we can't make them. So, okay, so what do we want to sell? I don't know if he'll buy coffee beans or not. We'll try that. I was looking at this marksman rifle compared to my hunting rifle. The hunting rifle does 55 range damage. This only does 50. I guess the one advantage the marksman rifle does have, though, is that it's faster. It's a much faster rate of fire than this. So, you know, with that in mind, you know, it might actually be the better weapon. And it looks like it's better in every other way too. So that being the case, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep one of my orange hunting rifles, but I'm going to sell the other one. So let's put everything that we're going to sell down here. We'll keep the shoddy for now. We'll keep the arrows. The steel crossbow bolts, I think we're going to sell those. That's just not something I see myself needing anytime soon. We'll see. We'll sell the baseball. We'll sell the other BDU top because we already have one of those. We'll sell one of the flashlights. Let's take the coins with us too. The animal fat, sure, why not? That's easy to come by. We can sell that. I'm going to actually sell all this canned food to him too, because canned food's just too damn risky. We'll keep the grill. Let's see. We want to keep the mushrooms. We want to keep the meat. We want to keep all of this stuff. I don't think he'll buy that, so let's just toss that all together. I don't think I'm going to sell feathers for now. I know I was doing that earlier. I could sell some gasoline, I guess, because we've got all this, but this doesn't actually do us any good until we get the skill to make it, which I believe is like maybe the first engineering skill. Let's see if we can sell him some of this lead. So that's easy to come by. Mechanical parts, same thing. We'll sell those because we can get those with our wrench. Super easy. We'll sell however much nitrate he'll buy from us. The cash, the paper, the plastic. We need to keep 2 pipes for making the forge. I think that's about it. Everything else we're going to hang on to. Let me just double check and make sure that we still only need 2 pipes for the forge. So we just need 1 for that and 2 for the bellows. Okay. So we only need to hang on to 3 of those, and then we'll sell the rest of those to him as well. Okay. Let's cross our fingers and hope that he... Yeah, let's take this with us. Hope that he has some nails. It'd be really nice. If he doesn't, we're going to have to go do a whole bunch of looting. This is not good. I am like super encumbered here. Alright, let's get in here quick before more zombies come. I couldn't move. I was super encumbered. Alright, now we can kill you. If you hold still long enough so we can hit you in the head. Is that it? We didn't attract anybody else's attention? Okay, give me my arrows back. Okay, let's go see what we can do with our trader friend here.
We sell only the best merchandise.
Okay, you can buy those, or yeah, buy those. You can buy that. Sell you that.
Peace be with
I do have a
my
BDU
friend.
top, right? I just want to double check because that's a good piece of clothing. Yes, we do. Okay. Just wanted to double check. Sell that. Sell that. Sell all of these. Sell them the good rifle first. 33. That's all you're going to give me for that? Holy crap. Well, whatever. We can't do much about it right now. We'll sell all the paper, all the cash. As much of this as he'll buy. He bought most of it. That's good. Mechanical parts. All the pipes. Canned food. Coffee beans. And I think that's it. Wow. After all of that, we still only got 368 coin. That is pathetic. I'm going to keep the bolts. It's probably just because I have no skills. And we are definitely going to be putting skills into bartering. Because we're, doing nomad style here. Okay. Oh, he's got nails. Look at that, you guys. We have to buy... Can I just buy one? That's all I need is just one. You must buy... Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. We'll buy him in 10. That works. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Is that he would have some nails. Water purifier. Purifies any water consumed while installed in your helmet. Now I have the schematic for this. That's super, absolutely super duper useful. But we don't have a helmet yet. We will eventually have one, though. Alright, well. See, the problem is, whatever he does have, we're probably not going to have enough coin to buy it. That would be nice. Ooh, that would be nice to have, and we have coin to buy it. But we're right on the verge of being able to make our own, though. So is it worth it or not? There's a nice green pick, but that's out of our reach.
Y'all come back now.
I want to look at something here. You can craft the forge and start building with forged iron. Are you... Wait a minute. Seriously? You can't craft iron tools? You have to have this one? Start building with forged iron. Oh man, that bites. We still can't do iron tools until we hit level 20. Oh, fun pimps. You guys are terrible. You're absolutely cruel. Here I thought, because things changed, that now we could actually do iron tools sooner. That's still gated behind level 20. Oh, that's frustrating as just hell. It really is. All right, now that we know that, I'm glad I looked. We are going to definitely buy this iron fire axe. It'll serve us well until we hit level 20. Ah, man, that really bites. That really bites. I didn't look at that closely enough. I assumed because we can now make the forge, then we'd also be able to make the iron tools. I mean, that's one of the most important reasons to do that. Okay, well, it is what it is. We got a deal. We've got a deal. And deal we shall.
Peace be with you, my friend.
All right. Same to you, buddy. Same to you. We did get the most important thing we wanted, though. And that was, of course, the nails. So we are now set. Oh, yeah, I think I already tried that once and it didn't work, huh? We are now set for making our forge once we get the actual base itself built. Okay, so I think we better take some medicine. My goodness, that guy really thumped us, didn't he? Excuse me, gesundheit. I've still got this cold, in case that wasn't obvious. Let's put that stuff back in there. We really didn't get very much money for all that stuff. So, definitely going to need to put points in barter. As soon as it's feasible to do so. But still, I'm prioritizing getting, to level 20 so we can do the iron tools. That's still, I think, the most important thing we need to do. But we got one iron tool. So that's good. Okay, let's head over here to our spot. It's going to be just kind of right about here-ish. Yeah, right about here's good. And we shall lay down our first block. That's our flagstone. And it actually is flagstone too. Our cornerstone. And this is going to be a pretty small platform. It's just going to be a 4x4. Because again, all this is an outpost. So we don't need to make it really large. Plus, we don't have really the tools or the skills to make it really large without it being a humongous grind. We don't want a humongous grind. Come on. Oh, hop over there. All right, whatever. Just go here. We need to get that chrysanthemum out of the way. That's what's causing us trouble. All right, good. Do I want to do a central tunnel in here or not? There's a mine of some sort here with all this gravel that's down here. So it could be useful to be able to get to that right from the base rather than, having to come out and then go to it. I think maybe... See, the only problem with that, though, is because we're doing a 4x4, we can't put it right in the center. We'd have to increase it to 5 by 5, which is going to take a lot more material. On the other hand, that will also give us more space on the outpost too. I think I'm going to do that. It's going to be more of a grind, but when it's finished, I think it'll be worth it. So let's go ahead and make this a 5 by 5. 5 by 5 is the same size of the platform that we used in Season 2 of Experimental as well, if you guys remember that. So that means we've got to pop out the center block. And we'll use this later to tunnel down. Let's hit a bacon and eggs to get a little more health back too. It's too bad he didn't have a pick that we could have afforded. I mean, the axe is going to be just as useful. So, at least we got that. So, we're thankful for that. Let me make sure I am hitting the center block, yeah. Okay, so we'll pop this guy out. Are we done with our water yet? Nope, not quite. Now we are. There we go. Excellent. Now let's upgrade. So this is very going to be very similar to what we built in Season 2 of Experimental. Same kind of idea. Only the difference here is this one is going to be an actual base for us. When I say base, I do use that term somewhat loosely. It's really more of an outpost. And as we progress in the game, we'll build more of these, and we'll be able to, later on we'll be able to build nicer ones, because we'll have more advanced tools and more advanced skills. So, ones out of concrete, for example, and iron spikes instead of wood spikes. But for our first one, it'll have to be made out of the basic materials, because that's all that is attainable to us right now. I should have checked to see if he had a hammer. I didn't even look. Hammer would be useful. But we'll just have to use the axe for now. So we'll take this up as high as we can with the materials that we currently have for cobble. And then what we'll do is we'll lay down all the spikes that we have. We've got over 100 spikes. And once that's done, well, you know what I'm probably going to do, actually. I'm probably just going to build it all the way up until it's, I want to make it 5 blocks high. So we'll just build it all the way up before we actually start putting stuff down. Because the last time I did this, I put, I put the bedroll down and the chest down, but then I had to keep taking it up each level. And that was just kind of a pain in the butt, so I'm not going to do it that way this time. So this little design here, as long as you have spikes laid out, it's very effective against onesie twosie zombies. And actually, because they nerfed the size of the wandering hordes, again, provided you have enough spikes, it'll even protect you from the wandering hordes too. You'll have to do a little bit of repairing afterwards, but it gets the job done. The only thing it's not going to be probably viable for is an actual horde night. Even though I did do horde night in Experimental on that base I built, for whatever reason, the game spawned in the first wave or two, I killed them, and then that was it for the whole rest of the night. Had they continued sending waves after me, it would have been a whole different story. So, it's not my intention to use one of these platforms as an actual horde base. But we'll see how things go. It really Yeah, it just kind of depends upon how many spikes we have down. And I mean, that horde we had last night was pretty little, but the thing is, I never killed anyone. I didn't kill a single one of them. So we didn't get new waves, and more importantly, we didn't get waves of more dangerous zombies. Oh, I hate it when that happens. So I think you lose your materials if you don't finish it all the way up. But, you know, for one or two zombies, or, you know, a wandering horde that's not super big, this works fine here on, you know, on the settings that I'm playing on in Alpha 17. Does require maintenance. You got to keep the spikes up and keep everything repaired, but that's true for any base, really. One thing I'm thinking down the road of trying out is a fall trap type of base. I don't have a real specific design in mind, but I'd like to actually give that a try, because zombies do take fall damage now in Alpha 17. Okay, well, that's about as high as we were able to get with the cobble that we had. We still have 31 blocks. But I'd like to at least get that one upgraded, because if I don't do that now, I might forget, and then once I lay the spikes down, you know, then it just becomes a little harder to do. So let's just run out here a little ways, and we'll dig up some clay. Excuse me. Oh man, this cold. Frickin' cold. I've actually been pretty fortunate. I haven't been sick for a long time, but decided to catch up to me here around Christmas time. Alright, where do we want to dig? I don't actually want to dig to the east here, because that's the route we'll be going, you know, to get to the snow. So let's dig to the south of the base. And what we might even do is the area that we end up digging in. Where is the base? It's right there. I might even make that like our garden or something. So if that's what we're going to do, let's put the garden, say, over in maybe this spot here. Yeah, looks as good as any. Let's do it. So we'll just skim off the surface of the dirt and make a little garden plot. So let's move maybe over here, and we'll start right here. Let's see, what are we doing? Well, I'll tell you what, this is probably a good time for us to end the episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to farm up a bunch of cobblestone and a bunch of wood and make a bunch of spikes. And I'll probably just continue working on that off camera, and I probably won't bring you guys back at all until I have this mostly built. What I might do is I might bring you back for the building of the top part, which I'm just going to make out of wood. But for the actual base of the base itself, all that is, guys, is just going to be a whole bunch of grinding for me to have to do. And there's not really a whole lot to show you on camera while I do that. So I think that's what our plan will be. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come and hang out with us on Discord if you want to. Come and see me on live stream. I do live stream several times a week on Twitch. You can find the links to both of those locations in the About section of the YouTube channel. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.